feel about how they finished off?
I was proud with how we finished the game. You know, the challenge with these guys is going to be just the little mistakes, because our team speed's always been an issue, and when we play these two teams next week, we can't afford those mistakes, and they're very correctable, and you know, we got to stress to these guys how important they are and how big of a difference it makes in the outcome of the game. And we saw we let a team hang around that I felt like we should have been able to put away early in the first half.
Well, Coach, you had a good first quarter, a good third quarter, and a good fourth quarter, but your second quarter was a little bit something to be desired. What happened during that stretch of time?
Poor coverage on the kickoff, and then penalties on offense. You know, we need sometimes every down to get 10, and let alone we have a holding or a personal foul or something that just shoots us and it kills us.
Talk a little bit about Chris Kopp tonight. It seemed like he was just a man possessed almost on both sides of the ball. His legs were driving every run. Was it different, something different tonight, or was it just me?
You know, we talked a lot about just trying to trust the holes and hit them faster. I think the last 2 weeks we've been a little hesitant and not trusting the guys up front, but the credit for those guys is the 5 linemen, starting with Jay Slow, Jason Norris, Ian Groom, Connor Burnett, Nick Hyde. Those, and then our tight ends are just like blockers as well. Jared Shields and Jack Walton. They're the ones that create the holes, and those guys they're not going to make a whole lot of people miss and make moves out in space, but they're expected to run over people, and they did a nice job of that tonight.
Shields throwing in that touchdown catch didn't hurt either.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Sounds like you've got a tough one. It looked like Mulvane was ahead the last time that we heard him, and you're coming up to probably your most important game of the season. Do you feel like you are where you're at right now? I mean, comfortable with it, or are you really nervous, or what are you going to do coming up this next week?
I think you could ask any high school coach in America, and they're always going to be nervous for the next game. We've got a lot of stuff to correct and get better at defensively, and then up front on the offensive side, we're going to be challenged, and so we've got tons to work on, and the teams are going to be better than we saw tonight. But I want to give credit to Rose Hill. They're a smaller group, and they still kept fighting, and I was impressed with that. So.
Yeah. Gilkey out for the year? Or?
I think so. I think it's ACL.
Is that worse than the other? I mean, is that different from what it was before?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. All right. Well, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
I do have to tell you,